What is good, everybody on YouTube? It is your boy Forrest Ripperton back at it again with another Forrest Talks episode. This is the third episode. Is this the third episode? I don't want to be wrong. Hold on. I know we do 2 videos a week. I just want to make sure that this is the third. Yes, this is the third episode of Forrest Talks. Today's video, we are going to talk about this is just a topic that's been on my mind a lot when this actually is on my mind all the time because I'm a person who has like a lot of things that I'm into. I'm messing with the volume to kind of make sure it's not too loud or too low, but I'm a person that is kind of like into a lot of things. Like I love just art. So just to kind of give a background of the things that I like to do. So I love making clothes. I love making music. I do the YouTube thing. I do the content creation on Instagram. What else? I do styling here and there. I do creative consulting. So I do a lot of like creative jobs and creative endeavors. And one thing that always is on my mind is, does me doing all of these things that I do, are these hindering me from success? And I know what a lot of y'all are going to say, and I've had these conversations with other creative friends and things like that, where it's like all of these kind of like play into each other. And I know that they do because music always goes into fashion and all this other stuff. But my thing is what I'm putting all of my focus in and how big is the things that I'm doing going to get, because all of the things that I'm doing require a lot of attention and a lot of focus. So a person, let me say this. So I just want to give y'all kind of example to kind of understand where I'm at mentally when it comes to this. So a person who only makes music, let's put a person that only makes music right here, and then let's put me who makes music, makes clothes, does YouTube, and does all this other stuff. So let's put the person who only makes music here, and let's put me right here. The person who makes music, and that is just what they do all day long, like they're in the studio all day long, they're around people who make music, they're studying the music, they're making sure that they're marketing it correctly, they're making sure they're getting in the proper rooms that they need to be getting into, they're making sure all of their time is consumed by music. And then me over here, I make music and I'm trying to do the same thing that they're doing, but also I'm trying to get my clothes popping. I'm trying to get the YouTube popping. I'm trying to get just my overall social media popping and all of those things popping, you know? So there's plus and minuses to both of them. So I'm going to talk about the pluses. So the pluses to the person who only does music is they don't have any distractions. If it's not about music, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to talk about it. It is a distraction to them because they don't need their mind off of anything else. They could take time off of the music a little bit to kind of just go clear their mind, go live a little, and kind of have something else to talk about to kind of help fuel their creative mind and stuff like that. But all in all, they want to make music, and every move that they make is with music in mind. Every move that they make is with music in mind. That's like Drake. So Drake, you can't say OVO, you can't say acting and all that other stuff. He was doing that way, way earlier, but he fully committed to music, and now that's why Drake is Drake. You know what I'm saying? Even with Kanye West. Kanye West was always into fashion. He was like making clothes and kind of had like creative projects here and there. But in the beginning, like for a majority of his career, it was music. He's producing beats. He's producing beats for other people. He's making songs. He's making songs for other people. It was music. And he is who he is. And then once he got to a certain level, then he got into the fashion scene. And that's, you know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all like picking up what I'm putting down. So with me, my thing that I always think about is having multiple things that I enjoy doing or that I'm talented at, is having all of these things hindering me from success? because in my mind, I'm thinking, should I just focus fully on one of these things that I really do and just really focus on it as much as I can and just give a little attention to some of the other stuff that I'm doing, but really focus on one thing? Or am I kind of like doing it right? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I apologize if this podcast gets a little like all over the place or anything like that. I'm just like in real time. Y'all will be able to just see how I like process my thoughts and things like that. And I don't edit this, so I know it might get a little tricky, but I like this to kind of be like we're having a conversation like in real life. So this is kind of how it would be if we were having a full-on conversation. You would see me having these like mishaps and stuff. But I just think about it like some days. Okay, let's talk about the pluses for mine. Okay, because we already talked about the pluses to that they're fully focused and nothing will steer them off track. So the pluses to mine is I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. And you know that's what they say. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. But that can also distract me to a certain degree because I don't know, maybe I'm just in my head a little bit. I don't know, but I like to make music. So I make songs every day, or I try to make songs every day. Some days I can't really get anything out, or I make a bunch of trash songs, and you got to get those trash songs out. You do. You have to get them out of your system. But I'm thinking about the music, but then also at the same time, I'm thinking about, okay, I got a drop coming for my clothing brand, and I have this, that, and the third. And I think and I'm coming to this conclusion now, and I kind of understood it a while ago, but I think in order for me to really be able to proficiently, that's a word, right? I think proficiently. I think I'm going to run with that. So I think in order for me to proficiently do all these things that I'm trying to do, I probably need like a really big team, and not a really big team, but I probably need like a decent team that'll help me run things. So like with my clothing brand, it'll probably be helpful if I had one or two people that was just coming up with a bunch of like graphic design ideas or just different concepts with the clothes and stuff like that. And then we're kind of going back and forth, and it's allowing not all that pressure to be on me, and I can kind of like focus on the music and stuff like that. Because if between me and you, and a lot of y'all already know that this is what it is, but between me and you, I really want to be big in music. Like I really want to be a big artist. Like I want to be known at, like if you Google my name right now, it says musical artist. Like that's what I really want to be. And then doing the clothes, obviously I want to have my own brand and like be able to put out fire shit and for people to put on and see that I can make shit like that too. But I really want to be a big artist, because if I become when I become a big artist, everything else falls in line. I'll get brand deals. I could be on commercials. I could be getting deals with clothing brands that's already out there. I could be in campaigns for high fashion brands. I could be in all types of different stuff marketing wise, all while making fire ass songs, going on tour, having concerts, selling merch, and all type of different stuff. So like ultimately, I really want to do the music stuff, and I feel like sometimes, since I'm over here thinking about doing all this other stuff, that it gets in the way of my music. And like I said, I'm probably just overthinking it, but I don't know. I wish we was on live or something right now so I could kind of get y'all feedback like in real timing. But I just really want to know, what do y'all think? Do y'all feel like having like multiple talents and multiple things that you're into, do y'all feel like that can be somewhat distracting and somewhat in the way? Because someone who makes clothes and only makes clothes, they literally are going to be a lot more ahead of me in the clothing space, because that's what they do and think about all day long. They're thinking about all the partnerships. They're thinking about what stores do they want to be in. They're thinking about what's the next design. They're putting money into it. That's another thing. They're putting money into it. If you have a bunch of things that you're trying to do, all of these things require bread. So it's like you have to be thinking about, okay, what am I going to put money into that makes sense for me right now, and all types of stuff like that. And I don't know, it kind of just, for me, it gets a little difficult and it gets a little distracting, and I don't know. I kind of just be all over the place a little bit, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. Like, this video right now, like I was running around all day, and it's kind of my fault, but and I should have like recorded some other videos, but my life be so busy and I be doing a lot of different things that make me not be able to do certain stuff. Like that's why this video is coming out a little later than it's supposed to come out. But I just have a lot of things that's going on, and I'm trying, like, I'm a one-man show when it comes to all of this stuff. So I'm doing my best to give y'all quality content in everything that I do, because I'm an artist. Like, I'm a true artist at the end of the day, and I'm just trying to give y'all the best quality and the best things possible that I can. So I be hoping that y'all understand that, and I hope that y'all, like, see that I'm trying my best and really trying to make shit happen, bro. Like, I really enjoy being an artist, and I really enjoy all the things that I do. I really enjoy making clothes. Now that I've gotten into the cut and sew space, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoy making these YouTube videos. The YouTube videos is the thing that kind of gets a little tricky, because I want to be really consistent on it, but a lot of things that be going on in my life and in my world kind of get in the way. But like I said, none of this is any excuses or anything, because I signed up for all of this. I was talking to my homie on the phone, and I was like, I never complain about anything that's going on in my life, because I asked for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I signed up for this creative world, and it's like, I don't know what I would be doing if it wasn't this. Like, I wake up and I'm just this creative person naturally. So it's like nothing I can really do about this. Like, it's this or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never complaining. I'm just kind of be venting out loud and kind of trying to get my thoughts across and better understand things and kind of figure everything out, because this life shit is definitely a big task, and it's definitely, you got to just really focus. And I think that's the key to any success. It's like intense focus and just being locked in. Like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, they're the best because they locked in on that thing that they enjoy doing. Like, they literally locked in on it and didn't allow anything else outside of it to distract them. I remember when I was playing sports and I was playing football, like nothing got in the way. I went to class, and I barely went to class because I didn't really like school, but after that, I was on the field practicing. I was watching videos on trying to get my technique better. I was linking up with other people who play sports and was working out with them and doing different things to make sure that I was bettering my craft every single day. And I was like locked in. And that's what I'm trying to do with this stuff. And with art, it's kind of different, because you don't always get instant gratification. You don't always physically see the improvements that you're making when you're doing stuff. And you also you just don't always see the instant gratification, like I said, with this art stuff. So some days you'll feel like you're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you feel like you're not working hard enough. At least that's how I feel. Some days I feel like I'm not working hard enough. Some days I feel like I'm too distracted, or I don't know. I just be all over the place, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I be all over the place in my brain, and I just be hoping that I'm not hindering my success, and I hope that I'm not distracted too much. I just really want to hone in on my focus and really, really, really win. Like, I want to be rich. And I know the things that I'm doing, once it gets big, I'm going to be famous. So I just have to prepare myself for all of this stuff. So I'm just trying to prepare myself mentally for when I get rich and famous, bro, because I want to be able to have a good balance with everything that I'm doing. And I want to have a good balance of focus. Like, I want to make sure that I'm focusing on everything that I need to do. And like I said, y'all probably going to, in the comments, going to tell me that I can do all of these things that I'm trying to do. And it's really not in the way, because they all play a role within each other. But I do want to know the perspective of those who believe that I should pick something and just really lock in on it, or I should just try to build a team. Honestly, that's probably, like I said in the beginning, that probably will solve a lot of my problems if I kind of like build a team. But building a team isn't always the easiest thing to do, because you have to trust other people with your ideas, and you have to trust that they kind of have a good work ethic and can see the things that you see, and you have to lead them properly and hope that they trust in the vision just as much as you do, and all type of stuff come with that. And I know I'm still in the early days of like my creative journey and shit like that. So I never want to beat myself up too much, but that's easier said than done because I really do be beating myself up, and I just be hoping that I'm not distracted, bro. Like I really do. I just really be hoping that I'm not distracted and that I'm fully focused and that I'm doing the proper things and doing the right things. So yeah, man. I don't know. This video is kind of like scatterbrained a little bit, and I apologize if it seems like it's all over the place. I appreciate anybody who's still sitting here with me and listening to me. These videos really turn into like a venting session. Like I just get on here and start venting. Eventually, like I'll start off on topic, and then eventually I'll just like go on a rant about some random stuff, or I'll just be all over the place. But yeah, man, when it comes to the music stuff, I really am like I'm working on trying to drop a album. Like I really want to drop like an album, an EP or something. I've been working on songs, so stay tuned to that for sure. I look forward to dropping that because that's going to be crazy. I want to drop some music videos and stuff. I've been dropping a couple songs recently, so you know what I'm saying? The last ones that I dropped were damn, I can't even remember the name of that one. Why can't I remember it? The most recent one that I dropped was a Little Bastard Boy, and then I have another song that I just dropped. This is for people who don't know about my music, because I know some of y'all don't really listen to my music. But oh yeah, and Never Ever. So Never Ever and Little Bastard Boy are the two songs that I recently just dropped. So go ahead and go stream those. But yeah, the music is something that I really enjoy making, and I feel like once I start linking up with more like engineers and people who make beats and like really get into that world, I feel like I'm really gonna go crazy and like really turn up. So yeah, I'm just being patient with that and trying to see what I can do and what limits I can push creatively, because I really want to do that. Like I already be imagining me going on tour and just being on stage in front of thousands of people and just rocking the show and going crazy, bro. Like I really see that so much for myself. And I just can't wait till that happens, and I'll be able to look back on videos like this where I'm like, remember this? Like I remember where I was. So I really look forward to that. And then making clothes as well, like just getting a team that is going to help me just really push this stuff and really like go crazy, because I love making clothes and then seeing y'all buy the stuff that I make and then seeing y'all wearing it and really fucking with it. Like I really appreciate y'all for that, bro. Like that really means so much to me. Anybody that listens to my music, anybody that makes buys my clothes, anybody that watches my videos, I just really do appreciate y'all so much. Like I really want y'all to know that. And I know this video was supposed to be about, does having multiple talents and stuff like that hinder you or whatever. I don't know what the title of it is right now. Y'all know it, because I haven't really named it yet, but y'all know it because y'all watching the video. But yeah, man, I just want to show y'all that I really do appreciate y'all so much, that y'all support me. I know that I'm probably all over the place, and I probably view myself like, I probably like am way more harsh on myself than how y'all see me. So I do appreciate y'all for always supporting me. But I just hope that I'm not just too all over the place for y'all. And I hope that y'all really understand that I'm doing my best and trying my best to be great and influence y'all in the proper way and use my platform in the proper way to inspire you guys to do whatever y'all believe in and to trust your vision and to really just lock in on whatever that thing is that you enjoy doing. Because my advice to people is always do a bunch of stuff until you figure out what your thing is. It's just like try a bunch of things and don't just think that you got to do one thing. That is always my advice to people. But then in my world, I'm like, okay, I'm doing a lot of things, but is me doing all of these things messing me up? But in the beginning, yeah, try a bunch of stuff until you really see, be like, okay, I really did like that. I really can see me doing that. Like you have to try a bunch of stuff initially. So me trying a bunch of stuff initially got me to here where it's like, okay, I want to make music, I want to make clothes, and then anything else in between, I'll kind of like figure out and do. So yeah, I don't know, man. But like I said, I'm in the early stages of all of this creative stuff. So it's only up from here. The future is definitely going to be a great future, and all of these moments that we've been having are going to be great to look back on. And yeah, man, I just can't wait to see where it goes. But let me know how y'all feel about having multiple talents, bro, like, or just having multiple things that you're interested in. Do y'all feel like that can get in the way? And I hope my computer didn't just die. Okay. I hope that doesn't get in the way of one or the other. I really just hope it doesn't, but it could. Let me I just really want to know. I want this to be kind of like a conversation piece, so I really want to see what y'all say in the comments. So let me know y'all opinions in the comments of how y'all feel. Should I really just try to focus on, like, really put damn near 80-90% into the music stuff and then delegate everything else with the clothes and stuff? Because I'm not going to stop dropping clothes. Like, that's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to stop dropping clothes because that's something that I really enjoy, really enjoy doing. I just want to kind of have a balance. I guess that's what it is, really. Just finding a good balance within everything and understand what is the bigger goal. I don't know. Just let me know what y'all think in the comments. I just want to, I'll be responding to y'all comments because I'm really interested to see what y'all think and how y'all view the whole idea of it. And yeah, once again, sorry if this was kind of like scattered or anything like that, but I appreciate anybody who made it this far in the video. But yeah, man, I'll see y'all on Thursday. Sorry for the late upload, but I'll see y'all on Thursday. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Forrest Ripperton, and we are out. You did.